Good evening, good afternoon, all, and welcome to the meeting 18th of Toastmasters Club Sunday. And a special thanks to all those who are watching us live on the YouTube and prayers for everyone. I am Arunima Bindal and Sergeant at Arms for today. The mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. To ensure this, please follow certain rules. Please ensure that all the cell phones are on silent or switch off mode. You have 10 seconds to recheck. Please speak responsibly about religion, sex, or politics in your speeches. Use the feature of raising hand, applause, and thumbs up when needed. Don't use Zoom messaging in between speeches until required. Until not required, please put yourself on mute during the meeting. If you're playing a role, no need to recheck whether you're audible or not. One of us will let you know if your sound is not coming or breaking. Please make sure all the role players have added role name as prefix and real name as suffix to the username. You have 10 seconds to recheck and implement if missed. Now, let's invite our presiding officer for today, who is one of the best Toastmasters member I have ever met. Let's hear what he has to say to us this Sunday. Over to you, presiding officer Nimit Mittal.
Thank you very much, Arunima, for your welcome address as the Sergeant at Arms today. And I'm not sure if I am the best Toastmaster. I definitely am not. But we have one of the best Toastmasters in this district and beyond available in this very room. And I would like to acknowledge on this note all the guests and dignitaries present here. First of all, we have in the alphabetical order Aman, and then we have Arunima. Arunima as the guest. We have Nikita Jain, and we have speaker Sorendro Sahu, who is joining us from the Khargar Toastmasters. We also have Vishant Chaudhary as a guest today. If I'm missing, I think we also have Gitika Goyal as a guest. So many guests and dignitaries joined today. It would be a lot of fun, I'm sure. And people are still flowing in. I'm sure they will be keep coming into this meeting, and I, being the host of the meeting, would keep allowing them in. Okay. And okay, let us start with the meeting itself. So again, a very warm welcome to you all. Can we have a huge round of applause to start with? So that's where I am. Okay. And let us and today is a very auspicious, very prestigious day of our lives. Today is Mother's Day. So there are so many mothers present here today. So happy Mother's Day to them, and also to all of us, because this is a very celebratory moment where we, although all, in 365 days, one day where we can actually say, yes, Mother, why don't you rest? I can do something for you. So let us celebrate some cherished moments today with her. And on that note, let us kickstart with the meeting. You might have observed my background as well. Turning Point on Sunday, part of District 41, and we are inviting new memberships. And yes, for that, you can reach out to us through email and phone, or through our WhatsApp as well for any further queries. Now, how many of you have seen the meeting poster? Yes. How many of you know what is bingo? How many of you are really curious what to know what is bingo? Yes, many of them are. And how many of you know? How many of you know that what bingo is, but you are curious what on earth bingo has to do with Toastmasters? Yes. To be honest, I am one of them, as the meeting curator has kept all the surprises to himself. I did play bingo a few times as a kid, but coincidentally, I also played it yesterday with my cousins virtually. Half dumbstruck and half forgetting the game, what is all about, I could not stand to all the millennials. But nevertheless, I am quite sure that all my confusions about this game would be sorted out today by the man of the hour himself. It is my proud honor to bring forward a double distinguished Toastmaster, having 20 plus years of training experience under his belt. An international speech contest semi-finalist in 2018 who is going to better that feat this year and is also selected as a district finalist in the speech evaluation contest as well. Such are his decorated credentials, which make him one of the brightest stars in the District 41 galaxy and also in the Toastmasters International universe. So let us put our hands together for my mentor and the Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder Singh.
Thank you, Nimit, for that wonderful, at times outlandish introductions. Life is a game of chance, as any one of you who's played bingo will understand. Sometimes the pieces or the numbers they fall your way. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's different. But all of you are familiar with this this bingo layout. Still have to get to term with virtual screen. There are random numbers in there or random things for you to do. And as you go on completing them, you get awards for top row, bottom row. Then there is something called a full house, where you strike off all the elements in the list. Today, we're going to talk about something which I call Toastmasters Bingo. What is Toastmasters Bingo? I will explain as the meeting progresses. But for now, let's talk about the meeting. You see, a typical Toastmasters meeting has three sections. We start with the prepared speeches, and today we have two prepared speeches, followed by table topics, which is the fun section of a Toastmasters meeting. And last but not the least, the most important section of a Toastmasters meeting, and that is the general evaluator. Now, in Toastmasters, everyone gets evaluated. Even the evaluator gets evaluators, they get evaluated. The person who evaluates the evaluators is known as the general evaluator. The question is, who evaluates the general evaluator? Well, this is where the four core values of Toastmasters International come in: integrity, respect, service, and excellence. The general evaluator is evaluated or guided by these four evaluations. And our general evaluator today aptly reflected those, because when I asked her, what is her biggest prize in bingo? Her answer was she honestly cannot remember. Well, it means one of two things. Either she's won so many of them that she's totally forgotten about it, or she's not won any. But her integrity would not allow her to tell us how much she won. Her respect would not allow her to probably look down at me and say, hey, I won this much, you did not win at all. And it is a spirit of service and that pursuance of excellence that guides her to be our general evaluator today. Please put your hands together as I welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Priyanka Mishra.
Thank you very much, Rupenda. I didn't know that I reflected integrity with this answer. Thank you very much for highlighting this, and I'll try to keep it up. So with that, let's explain what am I going to do today. As a general evaluator, I would be evaluating the whole meeting, how the speakers and audience has performed. So everybody, I'm watching you. So, however, I'm not alone. I have a team. I have a team who will help me to evaluate the speakers today. For example, we have a timer to take care of the time limits. Say you're giving a speech, you're giving a prepared speech. Your time limit would be 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, you'll be shown green card, 6 minutes yellow card, and at 7 minutes, you'll be shown the red card. And it will also give you 30 seconds of grace period. Similarly, for the second section, table topic section, as explained by our TMOD, there you'll have 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, you'll be shown the green card. At 1.5 minutes, you'll be shown the yellow card. At 2 minutes, you'll be shown the red card. And we'll again 30 seconds of grace period to conclude a speech. And the last section, that is the evaluation. The evaluators will get 2 to 3 minutes. Nimit and Arunima, please note. At 2 minutes, you'll be shown the green card. At 2.5 minutes, you'll be shown the yellow card. And 3 minutes, you'll be shown the red card. And try to conclude with 30 seconds of grace period. So this is what our timer will be doing. Unfortunately, our timer Samriddhi is facing some technical issue. So I would like volunteers to take the role on this impromptu basis. If anybody is interested to take the timer role today. Anybody, Nikita, Geetika, like who in this role before? Can we have anybody who can take up this role of timer?
Can I request Surjit to take up timer role until before and after table topics, and during table topics we'll take care.
Surjit, do you have timer cards?
Yes, I have.
So Surjit, just drop a message when you are ready with the timer cards within presentation. And I request the co-host to give the I request the host to give Surjit the co-host access. Thank you. So moving ahead, the second rule, the R counter. R counter is taken by our very new member, and she's very, very proactive. This is none other than Rama Chopade. So Rama will be taking care of your R, arms, double clutch, single clutch, or whichever mistakes we somehow do while giving a speech, and unknowingly we forget to notice. And there Rama will come into picture. At the last, she'll come up with a nice report and tell you where all you did your mistakes. So, and the third, the most important, grammarian. A grammarian is none other than Ayushi Kumar. So, Ayushi Kumar, what is she doing? Ayushi Kumar will be taking care of your grammar, your grammatical mistakes. I think there's some problem with the high spotlighting. So could you spotlight Ayushi, please?
Ayushi spotlighted.
Thank you. So Ayushi will be taking care of your grammatical mistakes. And also, Ayushi has come up with the word of the day. So Ayushi, why don't you share the word of the day so that all of the speakers will enhance our speech with that. Ayushi, over to you.
Hello, everyone. The word for today is elated. Elated means happy, like very happy. Sentences are like, I feel elated after joining the Toastmasters meeting. If you have achieved something big, feel free to be elated. I would encourage everyone to use a word of the day, and also the audience to show the thumbs up when anyone use the word of the day. Over to you, Priyanka.
Thank you very much, Ayushi. So these are my team. So, and with this team, I'll be evaluating all of you. Thank you very much. Over to you, over to you, the Toastmaster of the day, Rupinder.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator, for thinking on your feet. I am elated to see that people are stepping up to take up roles, even when there are technical glitches and backouts. So what does Bingo and Toastmasters have to do? Well, I came up with a model, Toastmasters and Bingo. You perform certain roles, and as you perform those roles, you keep on checking them that yes, I performed this role. And as soon as you attain a full house, you let the VP Education know, and you will be accorded a recognition, some sort of a recognition. If it sounds too daunting, relax. I've tried to keep it as simple as possible. Keeping in mind people who've joined for the first time or Toastmasters who join our club for the first time, I have a 2x2 bingo for them. As you can see, there are 4 squares. You have to play an R counter, a grammarian, a timer, and deliver a speech. The time that I'm going to give you is 2 months, which means that our club will have 8 meetings. And in those 8 meetings, I ask you to play each of these roles once. As you keep on playing these roles and you complete them, let the VP Education know, along with the dates on which you completed these roles. Once that is completed, you will be awarded the white square. Why the white square? I will come back to that. But for now, let's begin with our prepared speeches section. Our first prepared speaker probably has performed all these 4 roles in the last 2 months, and he is already eligible for this. I would like to invite his evaluator, Toastmaster Arunima, to read out his speech purpose. When I asked Arunima if she liked bingo, her answer was an almost immediate, almost impactful, and almost elated yes. And when I asked her what did she love about bingo,
Hi, Rupinder. Sorry to interrupt you. Arunima would be going second. I would be the first evaluator.
Yes.
oh,
I would be evaluated too.
my apologies. You see, we are very flexible and we have to do things on the run. So I would now like to invite our evaluator 1, and I had a nice introduction for him as well, but he too loves bingo, and I think I spent a lot of time explaining what Arunima likes. So right now I will just ask Dimit to read out the speech purpose for our first speaker.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. Today, in the capacity of the speech evaluator for speaker 1, Surendra Sahu, let me read out the speech objectives. His speech is on level 1, project 2, second speech, that is evaluation and feedback. And that speech statement, the purpose statement of the speech is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and then apply the feedback to his second speech. Please note the time limit for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. And there is a special mention that he is repeating his speech. So he just have to look for the improvements from the previous evaluation. So I have got that note from him. So I'll be taking care of it. Back to you, Toastmasters today.
Thank you. May I request that our speaker one be spotlighted? Surendra, could you just say something so that we can check if you're audible and visible?
Am I audible and visible?
You are audible and visible. Surendra Sahu. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Surendra Sahu.
We all want to live. Won't we? Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests, a very warm good afternoon to you all. But there is one thing. If we want to live, why the hell we want to have a life insurance? Isn't it paradoxical? Isn't it an irony? Well, on one Saturday, I was in a clinic for the same purpose, to buy a life insurance. I had to give my entire clinical test report. So I was in a clinic. I got the clinical test completed, and then I was elected on that particular day because it was a Saturday. So I went to a sweetmeat shop, bought some Bengali sweets, and then I went to a departmental store to buy some fine coffee mugs. I selected some coffee mugs, then came to the cashier, wanted to pay. Just then, my phone rings. I pick up the phone. Hello, I am Tukaram, Head Constable Tukaram from Turgat Police Station. I got your number from one of the bodies. Will you please come to the MGM hospital and identify the body? What? My number in a body? What do you say? How can it happen? Okay, I'm coming. A lot of premonitions, a lot of ideas flashing to my mind. What has happened? Who is this person? From whose pocket? My number, the police has retrieved. Well, with all the premonitions in my mind, I slowly went to the hospital. At the hospital, they made me sick. They took something, and then they took me to the morgue. The morgue was eerie silent. It was completely dark, except for one light hanging on the ceiling. Over a table, the table was in the center. A body was lying there, totally covered with a white bed sheet, without any kind of sparkle, without any kind of dust or anything like that. My heart was beating. Doctor, I didn't know what is in store for me. Who is that person? I was just wondering. And then gradually I went to the police person. The police person, when he came to the body, he slowly lifted the bed cover from the face. With every second, my heart was beating very heavily. What is going to happen? I don't know. Who is this person? Why I am here? Why he was calling me? What is the connection with my number in this world? Friends, gradually the policeman removed that particular white sheet inch by inch. And with every inch, my heart was beating highly. Suddenly, the face was uncovered. And my mind got stunned. My eyes went blank. I couldn't see anything. It was my 25-year son. He was lying on the table. Friends, that day was 1st of February 2003. First, second, third. 1, 2, 3. Life is like that. One moment you are alive. The second moment you don't know what happens. The third moment you are dead. Friends, I can't say you what I felt on that particular moment. Even the thought makes me cry right now. The only thought I had during that particular moment was how I can break this information to my wife. Well, he was the only son. He was 25 years old, and he was our help for the future. And it happened. Friends, with a lot of emotions, gathering a lot of strength, I came to my home and I broke the subject. And finally, we came to some kind of rapprochement. We came to know that life is like this. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. We don't know anything about this. So whether we like it or not, it is going to happen. So accept it. And we accepted. It was in 2003. Still I'm having that kind of emotion, but I made compromise with my life. Yes, it is what was going to happen, and it has happened. It is not in our hand. 1, 2, 3. One moment you have life. The second moment you may meet with something unpredictable, and the third moment you may be a body in the register of the police. Yes. So take care, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sahu, for sharing that rather emotional speech with us. No parent should have to bury the son. And I say this as a parent of a single child who coincidentally happens to turn 18 tomorrow. Our next speaker is Rajesh. Before I call him on stage, I would like to call his speech evaluator, Arunima, to read out his speech purpose.
Sorry to interrupt, Rupinder. Could we have 1 minute of silence for the feedback? Meanwhile, I would like to check with the timer because I could not see his cards during the first speech.
Yes, let's have a minute of silence and then we'll call upon stage the second speaker.
Surjit, could you share your screen? Could you show those 3 cards, because it was totally black for me. Was it black for everybody? Rupinder, was it black for you? Okay.
Yes, I could not see anything.
Yeah, it was perhaps due to his low bandwidth. So if we can have any other timer, because he's anyhow playing another role.
If nobody is turning up, I'll take the role. Because
or if we can request Unique, if he would be available with us.
Unique?
Yes.
Could you take up the timer role?
Okay. Just give me a second. Give me the screen sharing access and give me a second to arrange the cards.
I'll do that. Sure.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Unique, please let us know when you're ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
May I request that you are not speaking be muted?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm sharing the screen. Please let me know if it is visible right now. Are you able to see?
Great. Yes, thank you.
Great.
So we can move on now, Rupinder.
Calling on stage our next speaker, our next evaluator for our next speaker, Toastmaster Arunima.
Hi, the purpose of the speaker is the purpose for this project the speaker is going to deliver is for member to identify his or her primary leadership styles, the purpose of speech to share some aspect of his or her leadership style and discuss the leadership style in general. Over to you, Rupinder. Timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Rupinder is speaking on mute.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arunima. May I request that Speaker Rajesh be spotlighted? Speaker Rajesh, could you do an audio video check?
I'm able to audible. Am I audible or visible?
You are audible and you are visible. Rajesh, transact or transform? Transact or transform? Rajesh.
I don't care about your excuses. What I need is the results. Have you ever heard such type of voice from someone? Either a boss or team leader or a colleague, college professionals. You may seem it bit harsh to you when you are hearing such type of voice. Well, they are more common on these ones. When I was working in my previously in the insurance domains, there you can see such type of voice from my managers. If we are not able to fulfill the target in the monthly target, even I worked such type of managers in previously who are morely on team focusings. They are mostly working on the emphasizing the teamwork, team buildings, and team decision makings. Work with the team to influence and collaboratively successfully implement the project. Good afternoon, everyone. Leaders are born, not made for, or leaders are made, not born for. How many of you are agree with the first point? Leaders are born, not made. Can you please raise your hand? Oh, I saw a lot of so many enthusiasts in the systems. How many are here are the admin group in the WhatsApp admin group? At least we are believing that we are leader because we are the admin in this group. So similarly, I took the leadership style scoring guide for this speech. And my result shows that the top three traits which describe my leadership styles. One is affiliative, second coaching, and third is pace settings. Those are my top three leadership styles. Let me give some examples in my life which I want to share with you guys. In 2017, when I was working in a project that is a very critical project with the critical timelines, the teams that is completely new, so I have to complete the project within 2 months. What I did in this case, I follow the Tuckman ladder steps. Maybe most of the people don't know the Tuckman. What is Tuckman ladders? There are 5 things. When you are building a teams, so first is the forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. So building a team by means forming or start means immediately you will not get means all are not work together. So that times you will see lot of conflicts. That so in this, all these scenarios, my job is that how I can make conflict means avoid all those conflicts. I start working the forming, stormings, and slowly I become, means make the teams as normings as well as the performings. Those things that only not only help the teams, collaborative teams, it also complete the project within the times. So even similar way, it is called as affiliatives. Even the similar ways, uh, it is not about the professional works. In my personal life also, we did some leadership skills like coachings. When my nephew, he was after the chartered accountant, he was doing the chartered accountants, and after the second phase, I saw he was diverting his studies. He is not motivated, or he was not studying properly, or he is trying to do all the illegal activities, which we the entire family we are feeling bad for these ones. So that times as a manager or as a leadership, what I did, I tried, instead of putting any harsh word to him, always tried to do one-to-one with him and setting some examples. Those things it helps not only to qualify, now he is in the good position in the Goldman Sachs companies. That moments I feel proud when I saw he is in establish his career as well as he become a good human beings. Even pace settings. So pace settings, when I was working as a teams, in the teams there are 30 members of people are there, and out of 30 members 60% are freshers. So working with the freshers and taking all the leaders, I mean the escalations. So we work as a teams, and I took all the burdens or I took all the escalations, work with the teams, able to concentrate what is our goals. So that does not help not only me, even it is the whole teams. Now finally, for that I got the best team awards. That is the bingo moments, which I feel that once where I was so much elated and able to do become a strong teams and got the best team award for this project. So I think based on the situations, how you are demonstrating your leadership styles, it depends on you. Whether it is a affiliatives, whether it is a coachings or phase settings or storming, anything. You need to, based on the situations, you need to show your leadership styles. Either it is a transforming or transacting. After listening your my stories, what is your leadership styles? Maybe you can ping me in this chat. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Rupinder.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh. Let's take a minute to write feedback for our speaker. Thank you, timer. So let's move on now to our next level of our meeting, and also the next level of a Toastmasters bingo. So far, through a raise of hands, how many of you think you can accomplish this in 2 months? Show of hands. 4 roles, 2 months, 8 meetings. How many of you do you think you can do this? How many of you think you've already done this? Because if you go back 2 months, the last 8 meetings, I'm pretty sure you've done, a lot of you have done this already. You played the role of yeah counter, timer, grammarian, and you've delivered a speech. So you're already square one qualified. Let's go to the next square, which is the yellow square. And this is where things start getting interesting. 5 new roles you have to play. Toastmaster of the meeting, table topic master, a speech evaluator, table topic speaker, and the general evaluator. Now, obviously, these are 9 roles that you have to play in total. So what I'm saying is, about the time period that I'm giving you for this is 3 months. In 3 months, you have to play these 9 roles, mark the dates, share it with your VP of Education. How possible or impossible is it? We will see. But right now, we're going to go into another round of bingo. I mean, table topics. Because table topics is at the end of the day, a game of chance. You get the table topic of your choice and you nail it. You don't, you learn and you grow. How to speak when you don't know what to speak. I will not explain that more. It will be our table topic master who's, believe it or not played bingo all his life. The huge round of applause. Let us welcome our topics master, Surjit Lakhnotra.
Thank you, Rupinder. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. One of the most exciting portion of the Toastmaster meeting is table topic session. The main objective is to challenge the member to think on his feet and answer unrehearsed questions. We also want each member an opportunity to speak on stage. So we do this with our table topic session. Table topic session is specifically designed to develop 4 important communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. Today, as a table topic master, I will be asking questions related to our meeting theme, and your response must be at least 1 minute and no more than 2 minutes. So let's get started. Who would like to go first? Please raise your hand who want to give it a try. Anyone? Otherwise, I have call one by one. So we have guest Arunima.
Hi.
Arunima has already taken an evaluation role.
We have Naveen.
Naveen.
No, we have one guest also, Arunima.
We have guest. Yes, we have.
We have one guest. We have 2 Arunima in the meeting.
Yes.
Awesome. The meeting is special today. Thank you.
So starting with, I think Arunima is not available. So starting with, I think Naveen. Naveen, would you like give it a try?
Okay, so it's a table topic session, right? If I'm incorrect.
Yes,
yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Please go on. I just joined in right now, just a minute ago.
So Naveen, gamble a pure luck. Gamble a pure luck, Naveen.
Okay, this is the sentence. Gamble a pure luck. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, gamble and luck
These are two things which never go with me. But nevertheless, I always give it a try whenever I visit any casino. Now, let me tell you my last experience, which I had in a casino out here in Singapore. You can see the photo just behind me, and that's where it is located. So I'd gone to Marina Sands just about I think about a couple of months ago, and I tried my game I tried my hand at the poker, and of course I generally tend to get even in poker, but this time I ended up the lady luck was not in my side. So I just lost a couple of $100, but I realized that it's always better to lose some and enjoy out there, like especially a game or two, and come back for that purpose. So that's what I realized, that in gambling, it's if your luck doesn't favor you, or if you feel that you really don't have the inclination, or if you don't have the skills for it, it's best to play just for the sake of entertainment. And that's my policy always. I always take a limited amount with me whenever I visit any casino, and that's the amount I'm prepared to lose for the purpose of gambling. So have a perspective of playing for entertainment rather than playing for the purpose of earning. And if I do end up earning something in casino, what I do is that I tend to spend it over there, either in a bar or some restaurant out there with my friends, so that it just becomes a sort of entertainment rather than a sort of income for me. So essentially, these are two things which I've taken in life. I would never want to earn from. One is gambling, and the second is speculation. I consider them more or less similar in their manner. Although I mean, a lot of people may differ in their definition, in my definition, and I respect everyone's decision. But play gambling or do gambling with a way to enjoy life and not to earn. Thank you.
Thank you, Naveen, for such a wonderful views over this topic. So next, move on to our next topic. Who want to give it a try? Anyone from the guests? I am seeing Fatima. Would you?
Geetika has raised her hand.
Nitika, please. Nikita, yes.
Geetika, guest Geetika.
Okay, Geetika.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So, topic for you is Geetika, a second chance, Geetika.
Could you please elaborate the topic? I didn't get it. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, could you please? Okay, it's only a second chance, right? The topic?
Yes, go on.
Okay, I'll start it with a personal experience. We all get chances to live life. We all get chances in form of opportunities, in form of experiences, and in every now and then there are things where we seek a second chance for ourselves, be it our professional life, be it our personal life, or even in some cases with the education as well. With I myself feel if I could had gone, if I could get a second chance to live this life all over again, I would have done a whole different things. Things I have done were not regretful, and it's not like I was not happy with them. I am happy with them, but I believe I could have done some things in a more better way. Second chance could be for my exams too. Actually, I will say I have been getting a number of chances for these specific exams, but due to COVID, it is getting late, deferred over and over again. So a second chance could be in the form of a new life as well. Second, as I would say, I received a second chance to live this life because there was a time I was not feeling myself, but I get the second chance, and I am glad I'm making much more out of my life every single day, experiencing changes. And of course, every change made a new chance for me, a new opportunity for me to evolve myself into the new version, the version I want for myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Gitika, for such a wonderful views over this topic. So who want to go next? From the guests? We have Karan.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Yes. Karan, hard work or luck? Hard work or luck, Karan?
Okay. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible.
So, it's a well-known thing saying that hard work is the key to success. So people who don't believe in hardcut or look for shortcuts can be lucky at times, but luck cannot sustain you for long. I think that's how I personally believe in. There are a lot of examples where we do find people who got successful once only, and they could not reproduce that success later in their life. We call them lucky. But there are, like there are few examples in which people who tried very hard but got success very late. But that success in life, I believe, is long lasting because of the hard work that was put into it. And it's a well-known saying that in order to become good at anything, you really need to put hard work of at least 10,000 hours, which is something that I also believe in. So as this question is asking you to choose between two, I will definitely go for hard work in life because luck doesn't go long way, and I believe taking the path which are longer sustaining in life. So no matter if there's no point of getting something on temporary basis. It's better to get something which is longer lasting, which is hard work. That's it.
Thank you, Karan, for such a wonderful views over this topic. So moving on to our next topic, we have Nikita Jain. We have Fatima. Fatima, would you like to go with this next topic?
I'll give it a try.
Yes. So, Fatima, when was the last time you feel lucky? When was the last time you feel lucky, Fatima?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Master Sujit, to give me this topic. Now, this is very funny. It's just been about some hours where I actually felt lucky. So what happened is I woke up from my sleep and I was passing by, and there's this small cat in our building, like just 3 days old. Okay, and I have really a fear regarding kittens and pets. I'm really scared of them. I'm really scared. I think that they'll attack me or something. At the same time, I don't want to hurt them as well. So I was passing by, and this cat came right in front of me, and I was walking. I just realized that the cat passed by, and I did not, step her. So that's when I felt really lucky today that I was scared. I didn't get scared, as well as she was saved from that situation. So thank to God. But yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Fatima. So move on to our next topic. So we have Samriddhi Garg. Samriddhi.
Hi, Sujit. I would like to try the next topic.
Topic for you is your biggest regret. Your biggest regret.
So first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Sujit for giving me this topic. So currently the biggest regret which I have is so I recently got a job, and then I went to Gurgaon, and then I got COVID there. So currently the biggest regret which I am facing is that why did I go there and I got COVID, and then I am isolating. So currently I'm regretting going to Gurgaon. That is my biggest regret. I mean, currently which I'm facing is like that. Why did I go there? And then I was going to the office on a daily basis, and then I mean, somehow, obviously, I would have tried. Maybe I could have taken better care of myself and not got this disease. Because currently I am still in isolation, and it's been 2 weeks. I've still not met my parents. So that's all. Currently, that is really my biggest regret. Thank you.
Thank you, Samriddhi, for giving it a try, and I pray for your speedy recovery. So move on to our next topic. So who would like to give it a try? Anyone from the guests? So we have
Nikita Jain.
Nikita Jain, yes. Arunima, Nikita. We have some time left, so
we can also go with our guest speaker for the day, Surendra Sahu.
Surendra?
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah, okay. So Surendra, marriage and gamble, Surendra.
Can you repeat it for the second time, or I did not check? I don't get it.
1 second. I'm sharing it on chat.
Oh. Very nice topic. Marriage, a gamble. Well, let me tell you, I loved a girl who was about 13 or 14 years of age, and we were in love for more than 5 years. And we got married. Today, it is more than 46 years we are living together. What do you think? Marriage is something subliminal, something relating, or is it gambling? I don't think it is gambling. When you gamble, what happens? You lose everything. So I think I lost something. I lost my worries. I lost all my unhappiness. I lost everything that was negative. Thank God. I'm not ready. And thank God I got a wife who is part of my life and who is my heart. Thank you very much. Over to you. So I can double topic master.
Thank you, Surendra, for giving it a try. And I have specially kept this topic for married persons. So I'm not asked to someone unmarried. So move on to our next topic. So who want to give it a try? We have Nikita, Arunima.
We can go on to the role players as well, starting with the tag roles and then the evaluators.
Okay, anyone?
I think we can take up a maximum of 1 or 2 topics.
2 topics, yes. Okay, Unique has raised his hand. Unique. Unique, if you want 1 million in gamble, what would be your reaction? What if you want 1 million in gamble, what would be your reaction? Unique.
Well, that's a very interesting topic, Toastmaster Sujit. Actually, I have been reading about this a lot. So there is something called as a hedonic treadmill or a hedonic adaptation, which all of us have. So what that is that we all face highs and lows in our life. So, but whatever be the highs or lows, the effect of those highs and lows are it's a very minimal, and it lasts only for a certain amount of time. So all of us have a base level of happiness which maintains, and the highs and lows of life move it up and down, but after a certain amount of time it comes to that only. So that's why we are seeing that some people, even in dire circumstances, are able to maintain a certain level of happiness, while some morbid minded people tend to struggle even in good situations, which we call negativity. But if we look at more from a psychological perspective, everybody of us has a base level of happiness. So I think even if I'm 1 million, I don't think that would make me happy for a very big amount of time. My general level of happiness will come to what it generally is. So yeah, so in that sense, it wouldn't make any difference. But speaking like purely looking at the number, I think I might be able to do something good with it. Not good for others, obviously good for myself. Yeah, maybe some kind of equipment which I could buy. Yeah, so that's what I would do with $1 million. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Unique, for such wonderful views over this topic, and move on to our next topic. So who would like to give it a try? We have Arunima Vindal, second one. Our
Sujit, sure, I'll give it a try.
Okay. So topic for you is, if you have to teach something, what would you teach? If you have to teach something, what would you teach? Arunima.
Thank you, Sujit. So one thing, if I have to teach something, I would teach empathy to people. In this pandemic time, the most important thing we need is love and care. If we have empathy, humans fail to have emotional question. That is why we lack empathy. We see that world is suffering, our country is suffering. Still, we are selling the oxygen cylinders and medicines at a higher price. Why would we do that when we see our countrymen dying? But if we have some empathy for everyone, not just limited to our own family members or maybe friends or people around us, in fact, the people at a large, then we would have stopped ourselves from doing this blackmailing of things and could have saved more lives if the required cylinders and everything reaches to people on time. The more lives could be saved, the more people could have a happy family. This is the most important thing that I have observed during pandemic, that we are failing to give empathy to the people surround us. That includes our neighbors, our own extended families, and everyone. Although some people are doing really good, we have Unique from our club who's trying hard to help people. If we could have, if everyone and each of one could have such empathy, we would do a greater deed. With this, I hand over to you, Table Topic Masters. Thank you.
Thank you, Arunima, for your wonderful thought about this topic. And this is the need of the heart. We should help each other in this pandemic. So with this, I close this session, and I thank all the speakers who speak on the topic given to them. So with this, we have polls for the best table topic speaker. Are the polls ready? Yes. Poll is in front of you. Please choose the best speaker whom you think is the best.
Also, we will have polls for the best speaker after this. So
Are the polls done for this? So on your screen, there is a polls for best speaker. With this, I hand over the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Rupinder Singh. Over to you, Rupinder.
thank you, Mr. Table Topic Master, for that rather elating session of table topics. I'm pretty sure that all those who participated have learned something new. Now, as we move into the general evaluation section, I introduce yet another layer to our Toastmasters bingo, and that is the blue square. Now, to win the blue square, you have to do everything that is until yellow square plus the following activities. You have to play a meeting role outside the club other than a table topic speaker. You have to bring a guest to the meeting. You have to be a sergeant at arms, a presiding officer, help the VP of Education plan the meeting agenda, help VP PR with club promotion, and write club meeting notes, something that a secretary is supposed to do once. And the time limit for this is 4 months. You have to complete this in 4 months. I will share the entire scheme with the club later. But for now, let us call on stage our harbinger of integrity, respect, service, and excellence, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Priyanka.
Thank you very much, Rupinder. Could TechMaster highlight me? Thank you. So with this, let's get our table topic. After table topic section, I would like to evaluate the table topic speakers. Starting the first table topic speaker, Naveen. Naveen, the topic for you was gamble a pure luck. You have a good presence of the stage. Again, I would say you use a background, virtual background, and try to connect with the topic. That is really great. What's a recommendation which I have for you? Apart from having really good speech, table topic speech, you would like to take care of the virtual background. It was moving while you were giving the speech. So next time, whenever you try, just give a check on your virtual background because it distracts the audience. So going forward, our next speaker was Geetika. Geetika, a second chance. Even if you didn't understand the topic immediately, you try to come up with some content. You grab the topic and try to relate with few examples from your life, and then you try to conclude. That is really great, Geetika. What I would like to see in future, try to connect with one story. Instead of sharing so many stories, you can connect with one example and elaborate, then conclude. That'll make you a perfect table topic speech for you. The third speaker was Karan. Karan, hard work or luck? Karan explained the topic. He narrowed down to a particular his own choice, whether he wants to do hard work or luck. Then also Karan came with reasoning. When we give any speech or write any content, we go with cause, evidence, and explain it. He came up with everything. He told hard work. He came up with reasoning. What he would like to do, Karan to enhance his speech, he could explain also how it is how hard work is really important than luck. There he could improve the speech, and then I would say it will be perfect. Good. The fourth speaker was Fatima. When was the last time you feel lucky? You talked about the kittens. You really shared a really sweet story. That was I was really touched. What you could do to improve your speech is, when you say you are scared of kittens, you can explain why are you scared of kittens. That's for that it will add more content to your speech and make it more beautiful. Samriddhi, your biggest regret. Very nice, relatable story. Coming to Gurgaon, everything. What you could do, you could elaborate a bit more. You came up with good speech, everything was awesome. You could just try to elaborate a bit more because you had time. You can do it and then try to conclude the speech. Surendra, marriage and gamble. Really nice attempt. What I have recommendation for you, Surendra, you would like to check your mic. Your voice was not that clear to us. So next time, why don't you go do one thing? Our meeting is live on video. Oh, sorry, YouTube. After the meeting, go on YouTube, check your speech and also table topic speech, how your mic was performing. And then next time, whenever you give speech, you can avoid these technical glitches. The next speaker was Unique. 1 million rupees. I couldn't recollect the whole topic, but Unique, I really loved your speech. You talked about happiness. I really believe in those words. I do not have any recommendation. I totally loved your speech. The same goes with Arunima. Arunima, you immediately came up with really nice theme, empathy. What would you like to teach to people? You came up with empathy. Promptly, you came up with something which we all could relate very well. And again, similar to Unique, I don't have any recommendation for you. You did perform really well. So with that, our table topic evaluation is completed. Let's move to our evaluators. Our first evaluator for Surendra is Nimit. Could we highlight Nimit on the stage, please? Over to you, Nimit.
Thank you, General Evaluator. It is said that the tough moments don't last, but tough people keep going. But today, Toastmaster Surendra shared with us a moment, one such tough moment which could last forever. Toastmaster Surendra, what a heart-touching, emotional, tragic, but yet a very beautiful account you shared with us today. We were all too very touched with the very difficult incident you had been part of. It was also visible as to how the emotions were naturally coming and rushing out as you spoke those words trembling. What I personally liked, apart from this overall natural and full of emotion speech, is that one particular phone conversation which you had with the policeman. You used your mobile phone as a prop very well there, and had a very nice role play on the phone there. You used the dramatics very well to your use in order to tell your story. The hand gestures and the kinesics, both of them were very appropriate. And you backed it up with the vocal variety, which is a gift you possess. Having said that, I would like to point out a couple of suggestions, rather uh, a few recommendations from my side, which are not much, but still I believe can add to the speech. One thing was about your eye contact. A couple of occasions, mostly during the start of your speech, you were looking down or sideways, but not at the camera lens. Although your speech, your story was quite engaging, but at the same time, it was losing that touch because of that loss of eye contact. On the same lines, I would like to say the voice, which was not very clear. Perhaps it was due to your mic and the devices you were using, and the distance which you maintained from the device, which was causing this voice to come from far, and it was not very loud and clear at all times. So I would rather suggest, and in fact, during that phone conversation, when we were really going on to listen to what you were saying, to come closer to the device and speak. Having said that, it was a very, very nice, beautiful story. You have this knack of story building and sharing with us such a positive message and a learning for us all, that to not only to take care, but also to live life to the fullest. I wish you all the best, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Nimit. Our next evaluator is Arunima Bindal. Over to you, Arunima.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Rajesh, I was elated to hear your speech. The leadership style you possess is commendable. I want to learn how you have all those styles, because I am not a leader. But I would want to be. I really like how you involve the audience in the beginning by asking questions, and how you said that leaders are made and not born. And you supported this line with the appropriate context. You told that what are the leadership styles that you have, how you have worked in a team, not only in your professional life but also in personal life, how you have evolved as a leader and made people on the right path. I like that you indulge humor in your speech, like all of us are WhatsApp admin for a group of one or two, maybe. You had a very clear speech wherein your objective and the idea was clearly given to the audience. It was well organized. You discussed pretty well about the leadership styles that you possess along with the examples. Your speech has the information which the audience can gather and maybe use them to become not a leader, but maybe they reach some stage in their life. I would certainly want to learn those leadership styles from you. The recommendations I have for you is that when you are indulging humor, like WhatsApp admin, you could have a smile, or maybe you could ask the audience if they actually are or not, and maybe give a pause when you were asking questions to audience. Maybe you can give a pause for the audience to react. You just ask the question that how many of you have faced this. Whenever we ask a question, we expect 10 seconds or 15-second pause so that audience can react in the meanwhile, and their reactions are not ignored. Also, I thought that eye contact was missing. I thought that you were reading from your screen rather than looking on the screen. Maybe you can practice the speech well, and you use the hand gestures well. One recommendation is if you could have a vocal variety. I felt that throughout your speech, you was at the same pace. Starting since starting till the end, I could not see any variations. In the end, I would like to say that it was a very good speech. You gave quite good examples from your personal and professional life to enhance the leadership, that how you were enhanced as a leadership leader. And it was, you use your hand gestures well. With this, I'll hand over back to General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Arunima. Now, let us have a poll for the best evaluator of the day. Poll master, are we done with the polls? Shall I begin?
Go ahead.
Thank you. So let's evaluate. How did I find the evaluators? Our first evaluator was Nimit. Nimit, I really loved the way you came up with you started with the commendation, then you came up with the recommendation, and you concluded the speech. I would like you to improve is try to also look for the structure of the speech. Apart from body language, gestures, and everything, why don't you next time look for the structure of the speech, how the speaker is performing with the structure, the transitions during the speech. There, I would like you to see take care in the next evaluation. Our second evaluator was Arunima. Arunima, you also had the CRC approach. What I would like to recommend you, try to focus less on the content and focus more on the structure and the delivery of the speech. Because the speech has already been given. The content has already been shared. We have to evaluate how the speech was delivered. There are focuses. So both the evaluators, that is my recommendation. And with that, let's begin the overall evaluation of the meeting. Our meeting started on time. The SA
we have tagged reports. We'll have later.
Thank you, Nimit. Why don't we have the tag reports? I would like to call the timer, Unique, who has impromptu taken the role even when we had lots of technical glitches. Unique, please share your report.
Sure, just give me a second. I'm sharing the screen and let me know if the right one is being shared. I hope you all can see.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so the first speaker as shared by the first timer, Surjit, was Surendra, took 6 minutes 30 seconds. He's in yellow zone. Rajesh took 7 minutes 5 seconds. So both the speakers were well in time. And as far as our table topic speakers are concerned, the first two table topic speakers were in the red zone, which is fine. They were below the threshold of 2 minutes 30 seconds. And our next two speaker, Karan and Fatima, took around 1 minute 20 seconds both. You can see the exact timing on the screen. And next speaker, Toastmaster Smriddhi, spoke for around 48 seconds. So that was below 1 minute. And next, Toastmaster Surendra spoke for 1 minute 12 seconds. The next speaker was myself, and I was not aware of my timing. And next speaker, Arunima, took 1 minute 47 seconds. So all the those were table topic speakers. And our evaluators, well, they had a race, a kind of a daredevil race between themselves, who will be more close to the timing of the disqualification time, but both of them managed. Toastmaster Nimit was 3 minutes 30 seconds, and Toastmaster Arunima was 3 minutes 29 seconds. So kudos to all the role players, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Unique. Let's move to our next tag role, our counter, our very well Rama. Let's have Rama. Over to you, Rama.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today I am elated to share my counter report. Now I would like to share my screen. 1 second. Is my screen visible? Thank you. I request all the speakers to take a note of your R's and Ms that you used during your speeches. First of all, I would like to appreciate the speaker who spoke flawlessly, including Sergeant at Arms Arunima, our presiding officer Nimit, and table topic speaker Samriddhi and Surendro. Now I would like to share some comments. Coming to TMOD, Mr. Rupender, I observed there were 2 repetitions and 1 pause and 1 coughing, and one more recommendation for you that is not mentioned here. You tend to touch your nose while speaking, which we can avoid. And for Priyanka, our general evaluator, so you tend to use and arms, and you used 10 times, and there were 5 repetitions. And Ayushi, you also spoke flawlessly. There is no any and and any repetitions. Kudos to you. And coming to Unique as a timer, I observe you used 8 times and arms. I request you to work upon it. And coming to Mr. Surendro as a speaker 1, you spoke flawlessly, but only there was only 1 repetition. And coming to speaker 2, Mr. Rajesh, you also spoke very nicely, but I observed there were 1 and arms, 3 repetition, and you used once so. And coming to Mr. Surjit, you also spoke very nicely, but I observed you used only once. And coming to evaluator 1, Mr. Nimit, you spoke very well, and you stopped using and arms, and there were only 1 pause while evaluating. And coming to Arunima, you also spoke very nicely, but there were 2 repetitions and 1 pause. And now coming to table topic speakers. So I observe Mr. Naveen, you repeated 4 times, And coming to Gitika, so as a guest, you spoke very well, but you used and ums 9 times, and there were 2 repetitions. And coming to our speaker, Mr. Karan, you also spoke very nicely, but you used and 7 times. Now coming to Fatima, you also spoke very well, but you used and 5 times, and there was 1 pause. And coming to Unique as a table topic speaker, you also speak flawlessly, but you used and 6 times, which you can improve. And coming to Arunima, you spoke very well, but you used and once. Thank you so much. Over to Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Rama. Now I'm elated to call our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Ayushi.
Hello everyone. Today I am very elated to see that the word of the day was being used by a number of people. Starting from Rupinder, he used it thrice. Arunama used it once. Rama used it once, and our GE also used it once. Thank you for this, and I would have encouraged everyone to use this word of the day in your daily life, because the words seems to be very simple and easy to use. It was a very good day for the grammarian, because there was the wonderful usage by each speaker, which I will highlight now. Sajid at arm limit used the word decorated credentials. T.M. Modi Rupinder used the words outlandish introduction and daunting. Our speakers used few good words, which include demolitions, heart beating heavily, and collaborate with the team. Speech evaluators use few good words like emotions were rushing out, tough moment do not last, but tough people keep on going. Our table topic speaker also used few good words like speculation, deferred over again, sustained for a long, and promptly. There were few of the things which I noticed which could have been improved, which include the using the plural and singular. Now, I will highlight the few, which include that the complete the project on time instead of times, but I got the second chance instead of get, the moments not required the moments. So maybe in going future, so we can take care of singular and plural. Over and all, a very good day for the grammarian, and I was very happy and elated to present my report. Over to you, G.
Thank you very much, Ayushi, for such a nice report. I would request the poll master to share the poll for the auxiliary role players. Please vote for the best auxiliary role player.
You can carry on, Priyanka.
Thank you. So with that, I would like to evaluate the auxiliary role player which we just had. Starting with the timer of the day, Unique, thank you for taking the role for in an impromptu ask. Your report was really good. And somehow for the first time I found a timer report as funny. Thank you for making it funny. So I think you might have missed to time the tag rules. So in future you can also take care of the timers. I mean the tag roles also. You should take, yeah. Going forward, the R counter. When I say unique was funny, no, I would say R counter was more funnier, because when Rama shared the report, and the report was not only report, the also the topics on the pizza, the comments like Rupinder, please don't touch your nose, and like for me, Priyanka, you should speak slowly. So it was really great, Rama. What recommendation which I have for you? No doubt you're sharing the whole report. You need not to go through each and every speakers. You can separate in different categories, like the people who were very often. You spoke so many hours and so many like that. You can separate in categories so that your report will be more crisp and less repetition. So the tag role was grammarian, Ayushi. Ayushi, thank you for sharing such a simple word, which so many speakers were able to use this quite often. And your report was really nice. I always love you being a grammarian. I learned a lot from you. So I don't have any recommendation today. So I tried to search what recommendation could I give, but it was really perfect. All the best for future roles, Ayushi. So with that, I'm done with the tag report. Tag evaluation. Now this is time for our overall evaluation of the meeting, starting with Sa. Sa, you were perfect. Second, the presiding officer, you addressed the guests really well. Or most of the guests, almost all the guests you addressed, and you talked about the meeting. Third, our TMOD of the day. TMOD, I could not imagine how you could rate bingo and Toastmasters. I'll give you 5 stars for your 5 out of 5 stars for the creativity. It was amazing. And how you encourage each and every speakers to take part and make kind of goals for the next 3 months. It was really great the way you brought bingo game into Toastmasters. It was amazing. What recommendation which I could give to you? Try to join a meeting on time. No doubt you always do, but I think that might have impacted on your performance today. So there I could recommend you. And apart from that, I don't see anything else. Next, our table topic master, Surjit. Surjit, your topics were really interesting and really simple actually. Very relatable, very simple topics you came up with, and you tried to encourage the guest to take part in, and even guests were done, you try to take the other role players and you encourage them to take part. What recommendation which I have? Why don't you try active listening project? With there, I found you somewhere missing. Once the speaker is done, you can conclude the speech with one line. There you could work on. So overall, the meeting was really amazing. No doubt we had technical glitches. Speakers backed out. We got speaker again. At last minute, we got speaker. Even TMOD was not intimated about the speaker change. He somehow took promptly adapted with the situation. There, I would say the EC member could take care that the last minute changes could be shared with the TMOD because he is the host. The second thing, the audience. Where our audience are really good, I would like to recommend you guys to take care of the noise. Try to mute yourself when you are not talking, because that distracts the speakers a lot. And also, try to switch off the camera if you are not available. If you are not available on the chair, if you are going to for a loo break, that's fine. But try to switch off the camera, because when people are in the gallery view, they could see you, and this is YouTube live. So there you all guys could be aware of. So overall, I love the meeting. So why don't we have a poll for the role players, and that could be taken care by our presiding officer. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Now I would like to give the control to our Toastmaster of the day, Rupinder Singh. Over to you, Rupinder. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And for the last challenge that I have, so for this particular part, I'll give you 4 months to achieve the blue square. And the last but not the least is the red square, where in addition to all these to perform roles at the district level. I will share the complete bingo sheet with you, and I would like to see you come forward. Try to go for the red square. We can also have it that once you complete the white square, you automatically qualify for the yellow square. We can do a lot of discussion around it. We can play around. But this is one thing that I would like to see us practicing to grow. And for the red square, I would give you 6 months. So within 6 months, if you can complete these 25 tasks. Before I close, I would like to remind you that this may seem overwhelming if you attend only the meetings of your club. Because Turning Point holds meetings twice a week, we have got 48 meetings in our hands, as opposed to the usual 24 that people have in their hand. Okay, so work on it, think about it, what squares you want to go for, let me know, and then we will appropriately chalk out a rewards and recognition strategy. It was an honor being your Toastmaster of the day, and I will hand it over to our presiding officer.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, for bringing out that Toastmasters bingo with us. And I'm sure all the new members and guests would definitely benefit from that. And can we have a huge round of applause for all the role players today? And before I go on, let us have the polls for the best role player. Let me launch that. Here we go. So let us vote among the Toastmaster of the day. Okay, it might be coming. Yeah, Toastmaster of the day, Table Topics Master, and the General Evaluator. And as you do so, let me also announce one surprise for you all. Many of you already know that we, apart from meeting on Sunday, have our regular meetings on Thursday, where we have better strength, where we have everything better themes and everything. And one such better theme is going to be on this Thursday. I'm not going to say it. We have someone very special, the Toastmaster of the day for upcoming Thursday, present in this very room, the grammarian today, Toastmaster Ayushi. I bring you on the stage, please, and to share what you have in store for us.
Learning is essential for our existence. Like food nourishes our body, the information and continuous learning nourishes our mind. Join us this Thursday and learn about the continuous learning process and experience the change in your personal and professional life. I would request all the guests and the Toastmasters to join us for the meeting. See you all this Thursday for so much learning and fun. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you very much, the grammarian today, but the Toastmaster today on Thursday. We are so looking forward to this learning and the concept of continuous learning. For everyone's benefit, I have shared the details of the meeting and everything on the chat. You can go through that and register yourself for the upcoming meeting. And with that, I would just like to now go to this very patient audience today who have been involved right from the very start, but it is now your time to speak, especially those first who have not got a chance to speak yet. I'll request the guest to please unmute themselves and if possible to switch on their videos as well and give us a small introduction and what you liked and didn't like today. Starting with Arunima, the guest.
Okay, so hi everyone. It was a it was a good experience, nice experience for me to like. It was something very new to me, so like I just enjoyed, and I liked like evaluation concept. It was like really good.
Yes, thanks a lot,
Yeah.
Arunima. Indeed, the evaluation is one of the important aspect of Toastmasters, as we
Yeah.
believe that the feedback is the breakfast of champions, and we are rearing champions here in Toastmasters. We move on to the next guest, Karan Atri.
Yeah, so really enjoyed the session today, and I was earlier also part of Toastmasters. It has been more than a year, so I felt that I had become a bit rusty, so and I need to join some. I need to join Toastmasters back, and I really want to thank Anand Kalyani for inviting me over here. And I was linked with him from my previous Toastmasters, and all the prepared speeches were really nice, and so were the table topics. And yeah, I wish to like join more over here. I really enjoyed it.
Sure, Karan. Thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to have you on Thursday and upcoming Sunday meetings as well. And we are also inviting new memberships. So just stay tuned to, and you can also join our forum, for which details I'll be sharing very soon on this chat. We'll move on to Nikita Jain, if you are available. All right. If not, so we have the guest speaker today, Toastmaster Surendra. Okay, Nikita.
Hi,
Yes.
Nimit.
Yes.
Hi, Nimit. I think this is a great forum to learn, how to communicate with each other. And this is the first time I've been part of such a great forum, and I look forward to join another meetings as well, probably the Sunday meetings. And so I like the concept of giving feedbacks so that everybody would know about the shortcomings of each other, and we will try to learn from it, and I would like to be part of it.
Definitely, Nikita. Yes, you can join us a number of times, and also we would look forward to your speech in the table topics and your involvement in our very meetings. Last but not the least, Toastmaster Surendra.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nimit, for giving me this opportunity to come here and give my speech, as well as to meet you all people. It was really an exhilarating experience for me because despite so many handicaps, you could pull on everything. And that is one thing that I am carrying with me, that come what may, we Toastmasters never fail. That is the spirit, and I like it. Second thing is I'm taking with me Toastmaster DTM Rupinder Singh, that bingo chart. I have copied it and I'm taking it. I will try to put it in my own club, where right now I'm the VP membership, and I liked it very much. Thank you very much.
If you want, I can email it to you. It's in an Excel format. I can email it to you.
Yes, thank you. So nice of you. It is really really an eye opener for me.
Thank you very much, Surendra, for your kind words. And definitely, it was a pleasure to have you today. And if I'm done with all the guests, very quick Zoom fee time, please, so that we can just post it and share it and publicize today's meeting. So please come on the video just for a short moment, and we will take a picture, and then we can, of course, announce the results of today's winners. So can we come on the video, please, for a minute? I request someone, if possible, Rupinder, I know you can, if you can take a picture and we can all pose. Rupinder, you are on mute.
Nikita, could you reposition your camera? I'm seeing half your face right now.
Yeah, better now.
Thank you very much. Now, everyone, you have to do just one thing. Smile like I am. Got all of you? I will share.
Thank you very much. And I'll also request you, Rupinder, to please declare the results of today.
Oh yeah, that also needs to be done. Sorry, wait. No, forgetful mood today.
In the meanwhile, I'm also sharing the details of this meeting for future reference. And yes, you can go on to see our YouTube channel for this video and other videos. We have a guest WhatsApp link as well shared on the chat, and the RSVP and contact details for any clarification. Over to you, Rupinder.
Okay, here goes. We had 3 best table topic speakers today, starting with the 3rd best table topic speaker, Karan Atri. Many congratulations. The topic. Then our 2nd best table topic speaker today was our president, Unique Katnoria. Unique, you can smile. You look like you're going to burst into tears any moment. Then our best table topic speaker today was Arunima. Then let's look at our best auxiliary role player. Again, gives me immense pleasure when this particular role wins the best auxiliary role player award. Many congratulations for your diligent tracking, Toastmaster Rama, for your role as a counter. The best role player, I told you, she's a person with integrity, so she deserves it the most. Many congratulations, Priyanka Mishra. Great job done. Our best speech evaluator today is our immediate past president, Toastmaster Nimit Mittal. And our best speaker told that rather poignant story about his son. Once again, I reiterate, no parent should have to bury their children. Many congratulations, Sharendra Shah. On that note, I will stop sharing my screen. I will hand it back to our presiding officer.
Thank you very much for declaring the results, and congratulations to all the winners. And you will be getting these digital certificates in your inbox very soon. And with that, I say bye to our online